Transfer rumors news. Man United eyeing Arsenal's Lewis Skelly/Man City beat passive Arsenal in Carabao Cup. Premier League title race not over? Manchester City midfielder Bernardo Silva is prioritizing a move to Barcelona, having decided to end his time at the Etihad Stadium when his contract expires this summer, reports Diario Sport. Barca sees signing the 31-year-old as an interesting deal, but he isn't a priority for them due to an abundance of players in the position. The Portugal international is also considering other options, as he has large offers from the Saudi Pro League. Juventus have also made an offer, and Benfica dream of bringing him back to the club. Bayer Leverkusen's Alejandro Grimaldo has emerged as the main option as Barcelona considers signing a left-back, as reported by Diario Sport. There are concerns around Alejandro Bald's injury record, while they aren't completely convinced about permanently signing João Cancelo from Al Hilal due to his defensive lapses. Grimaldo's contract with Leverkusen ends in 2027, but the 30-year-old has openly stated that he wants to leave this summer, and it would likely take less than his €20 million release clause to complete a move. Atletico Madrid forward Antoine Griezmann will make use of the international break by flying to the United States to complete a move to Orlando City, reports Marca. Atleti have given the France international the necessary permission to go and sign what will be the last long-term contract of his career. Due to his relationship with Atletico, Griezmann will stay until the end of the season and attempt to win the Copa del Rey and Champions League. Barcelona are considering extending Robert Lewandowski's contract for an extra year, Fabrizio Romano has reported, although he adds that it has not been decided. The striker is still considering his options. He could stay at Barca, move to another European team, join a Saudi Pro League club, or head to MLS, where there have already been approaches. The 37-year-old will make the final decision on his future. AC Milan have expressed an interest in Bayern Munich midfielder Leon Goretzka, whose contract expires in the summer. Christian Falk. AC Milan are interested in 24-year-old Barcelona defender Gerard Martin. Matteo Moretto/Fabrizio Romano. Juventus will hold an important meeting with Dusan Vlahovic's agent as they look to offer the striker a deal that runs until 2028. Nicolo Schira. Brighton are ahead of Celtic and Brentford in their efforts to sign Sao Paulo midfielder Damian Bobadilla. Football Insider. AC Milan have expressed an interest in Bayern Munich midfielder Leon Goretzka, whose contract expires in the summer. Christian Falk. AC Milan are interested in 24-year-old Barcelona defender Gerard Martin. Matteo Moretto/Fabrizio Romano. Juventus will hold an important meeting with Dusan Vlahovic's agent as they look to offer the striker a deal that runs until 2028. Nicolo Schira. Brighton are ahead of Celtic and Brentford in their efforts to sign Sao Paulo midfielder Damian Bobadilla. Football Insider. RB Leipzig and Nottingham Forest are interested in Celtic midfielder Arne Engels, while various clubs are keeping tabs on his teammate Rio Hatate. Football Insider. Genoa, Udinese and Parma are all monitoring Luis Hassa, an attacking midfielder on loan at Serie B side Carrarese from Napoli. Nicolo Schira. Leganés midfielder Seydou Bassise has agreed a 3-year deal to join Saudi Pro League club Al Khaloud in July. Fabrizio Romano. Torino are planning to trigger the clause in their loan for Enzo Abbas to permanently sign the defender from Udinese. Nicolo Schira. Left-back Juan Cabal could leave Juventus in the summer. Nicolo Schira. Elvis Rexbeckage has received interest from Germany and abroad, as his Augsburg contract ends in the summer and is unlikely to be renewed. Kicker. London. A second-half brace from Nico O'Reilly ensured Manchester City beat Arsenal 2-0 in Sunday's Carabao Cup final to earn Pep Guardiola's 19th trophy in charge of the club. After a cagey opening 45 minutes of few chances at Wembley, Man City upped the tempo and scored at the hour mark after a bad mistake from Gunners' stand-in goalkeeper Kepa Arrizabalaga. Kepa could get only his fingertips to Ryan Cherki's cross, and O'Reilly beat Martin Zubimendi to the loose ball for a simple close-range header. City doubled their lead 4 minutes later as Cherki releases Matheus Nunes, and his cross found O'Reilly in a similar position to score. With the result, Arsenal's hopes of an unprecedented quadruple are over and their 6-year wait for a trophy goes on. Meanwhile, City will hope this victory can inspire them to overhaul a 9-point deficit to the Gunners in the Premier League. James Ollie. Premier League Power Rankings. Why Arsenal dropped below Man City. No plan, no fight. Spurs near relegation after limp loss to Forest. UWCL quarterfinal predictions. Will Arsenal beat Chelsea? Passive Arsenal's trophy drought continues. Arsenal have occupied a curious position for a while. They were in the hunt for a quadruple while also facing questions over their ability to win any silverware at all. The Gunners' last trophy was the 2020 FA Cup, but manager Mikel Arteta's transformational job in the interim has positioned them on the brink of greatness. After 3 consecutive second-place finishes in the Premier League, the one remaining ask of them, and it is a big one, is this: can they get over the line and win? The answer here at Wembley yet again was no. They ultimately paid the price for being too passive, concerned primarily with keeping City out rather than injecting enough risk in their play to create chances. After an opening salvo, Arsenal sat deep and struggled to exert any sustained pressure, and their second-half showing was alarmingly underwhelming. Yet, they have a healthy 9-point lead at the top of the table, an inviting Champions League quarter-final tie against Sporting Lisbon, and an FA Cup quarter-final at Championship side Southampton. Their season could still be spectacular. But trophies don't often come to you. You tend to have to reach out and grab them. Arsenal's ability to do that is still in doubt.
Ollie.
Man City put Arsenal on notice in Premier League race. Speaking at his pre-match news conference Friday, Guardiola was reluctant to make any link between possible victory over Arsenal in the final having an impact in the title race. "We could play good in the final and then bad in the league," was his conclusion. It's a fair point, but one that ignores the nerves in Arsenal's fan base as they chase a first Premier League title in more than 20 years. 9 points clear, it's theirs to lose. But City have a game in hand and Arsenal still have to travel to the Etihad in April. One slip-up from Arteta's team, and it's game on. There were no league points on offer at Wembley, but there will be plenty of Arsenal fans heading home after the game nervous about what's to come over the next few weeks. The question all season has been about whether they have the mentality to get over the line when it really matters. In an age driven by data and statistics, it's impossible to quantify what losing a cup final to City will do to their confidence. It's something that will be answered only on the pitch, starting with their next league game against Bournemouth at the